It's Friday night. It is 4:36 p.m. If you see, I'm here at the pawn shop at work. Gonna close in about an hour. Got a lot of emergency vehicles going by, a lot of undercover police. Fire department's right there, and then we're not too far from a hospital. It is a smaller town. But guys, it's been a weird day. Tuesday I worked up here and I had a really good day, and went home Wednesday and was having a good day, and just got some information Wednesday night about Thursday that really kind of upset me. I've got some health issues going on. Nobody really knows a lot about that kind of stuff, but it's just, it's not something that I don't like doctors. I don't like hospitals, guys. Who does? I get it, but I'm a little more on the afraid side. And so I feel like I've gotten lied to a little bit recently, just by different people, and I'm not going to really get into that. But if I seem a little down and not as happy as normal, that's probably what that is. Guys, I am wearing the big three. That's what I call these. Though the rope would technically be a big three, but I don't wear a rope at the moment. If I got one, it'd be a 2.5 or a 3 millimeter, and let's just face it, that's going to grab my scruff. So I rock this 2.5 or 2 millimeter heavy cable link 22 karat, the 3.2 millimeter Figaro in 18 from Lynx. This is from Jayhawks. And then I've got the 3.5 millimeter baby curb in 22 karat. All of these are at 22 inches. My favorite chain, guys, which I will do just a lone review about it, why I love it, put it on Pinnage. It might even be a 30-minute review like the old ones, of just why this chain, because I do have probably 3 or 4 more videos that are going to be coming out that are just going to be talking about this bracelet here. Again, what I feel about, how I feel about it now, how I feel about my Daniel Jewelry Inc., and maybe my earrings if we want. I don't know, guys. What do you think? But anyways, this video is actually, I know that on Saturdays, guys, I have been doing the videos for the football weeks, but I don't really know what tomorrow is going to entail. I really didn't know about today, what today was going to be like. I just decided to come here and to take one moment at a time. If you guys saw my post in the Tried Truth group, I was asking for prayers and for guidance and just, thoughts. And even though I haven't responded back to any of those comments, guys, I've read every single one of them, and I'm very appreciative, and I love you all very, very much. It's crazy to see that we're at like almost 110,000 views. I think we're at 306 subscribers. We got 2 new ones. I really appreciate you guys. So I don't really know if I want to do the sports picks tomorrow like I normally do on Saturday. Although I know that tomorrow, if I come up here, it's an hour less than normal days. It's an 8-hour day instead of 9. And so I just feel like tomorrow, if I was going to come up here, I'm just going to get through it that way. And I'm not going to do any videos, and I'm just going to relax. So KU does play at 6 p.m. tonight against North Carolina. That's on ESPN. It's basketball, college basketball, guys. It's a rematch of the national championship a few years ago when KU came back down 15 and rock chalked all the way to the championship, right? So with that being said, guys, Broncos barely beat the Texans 18-15. That kind of threw me off. The Texans are good, but and I mentioned, on my last pick that Tuesday night that I thought the Broncos were probably going to win this, but they've been just kind of skating by with some of the victories, not counting Dallas victory. But with that being said, guys, 18-15, that was the Thursday night score and on the Broncos, which takes me to this week. That wasn't the Thursday night score. I'm sorry. That was the Sunday game. But I had mentioned the Broncos were just kind of squeaking by their opponents. And that game against the Texans, they barely won that. And let's just say CJ Stroud got knocked out, guys. So who knows what would have happened. First game of week 10. Broncos won over the Raiders, guys, 10-7. I don't know about you, but the Raiders are not particularly one of the best teams in the NFL. I don't really know their record. I think the Broncos are 8-2 right now, which they're ahead of everybody. They'll play Kansas City next week, which is going to be a huge game. Chiefs are on bye this week, so are my Cowboys. Cowboys are playing like they're on bye every week almost, guys. But anyways, with that being said, Falcons at Colts, 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, November 9th. Guys, Falcons are all over the place. Colts are freaking good. Even last week when they had so many issues, I feel like the Colts are the real deal. They are usually teams, they gave up 2 first rounds to get Sauce Gardner. Usually a team will do something like that when they feel they're close. You're not going to give up picks when you need a quarterback and stuff. So I believe they think Daniel Jones is their guy. I think the Colts are going to win this game. I think they're going to win 35-21. Browns at Jets, the toilet bowl. We'll call it that. Oh, man. I don't even know. I think the Jets are going to win this game, guys. I'm picking the Jets to beat the Browns, but say 16-13. Panthers at Saints at Panthers. Panthers are going to win. The Panthers are just doing remarkable this year. They beat up on the Cowboys. They beat Packers last week, I think. If I can remember correctly. I guess I could scroll up here and look. Yeah, 16-13. So I would say Panthers 28, Saints 13. Patriots at Buccaneers. This is a crazy one, guys. This is going to be a good game. I'm going to go with Baker. I think the Patriots can win this game, but I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield. I'm going to say 28-21. Ravens at Vikings. Now, this is a kind of a weird one. You want to know why? Because the Vikings have the better record. The Vikings may be the better team, but I'm picking the Ravens, guys. They've got to get their shit going. And Lamar's back. I didn't play him in fantasy last week because I wanted to give him, I knew he had a bye week, which was last week. Or not a bye week, but they played on Thursday. And so give him that little extra time. I'm thinking the Ravens are going to beat the Vikings. It's going to be close, but I'm thinking 35-28. Bills at Dolphins. I think the Bills are going to crush the Dolphins, guys. I think it's going to be 35-17. I picked the Dolphins to lose a couple weeks ago. Said it wouldn't be close. 2 through 4 touchdowns. Don't think that's going to happen again. Giants at Bears. Guys, like I said, I think the Giants are going to be a really good team. I just think that with Cam breaking his ankle like that, give Jackson Dart this year to get through and kind of see, and wait till next year, have that full training camp as the starter, not being behind Russell Wilson, and just going in and the team really being his and the swag that guy exudes. I think that the Giants are going to be a really good team. However, I think the Bears are going to go on this roll here, and I think the Bears are going to win. But say Bears win 21-17 in a close game. Jaguars at Texans. Texans are going to be without C.J. Stroud, I'm guessing. And the Jaguars, Jacoby Jones, I think they just signed him or traded for him. Jaguars, I'm saying 24, Texans 14. Cardinals at Seahawks. Guys, Sam Darnold's tearing it up. Seahawks got even a little more help. Cardinals looked great against Dallas. By the way, rest in peace, Marshawn Nealon. I know you guys know, last year Dallas drafted him in the 2nd round. Got to wear 94, which is like Haley and DeMarcus Ware and even Randy Gregory, because they give that number to the people they think this is going to go. And boy, he did really well. And it's just, I believe in God, and I know God in my heart. When you're born, he knows when you're leaving, the day you're going out, how you're going out. And I'm just very grateful that young man, he was 24 years old, guys, was able to score that touchdown on Monday Night Football. There was that. I know a lot of you may not have seen it. Some of you may have, especially if you're watching this video vehicle. This is twice I said vehicle instead of video. You'll know that he scored a touchdown on a block punt on Monday night, and then Thursday he's gone. Mental health issues are huge, guys. I experienced stuff myself. I have my entire life with obsessive compulsiveness, with just all sorts of weird things. And sometimes the worst part is not that you're hurting yourself, it's that you're hurting other people. And you're hurting other people, and you can see it happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then when you finally get back into your right mind, you've seen everything that you've done, or you were aware of it anyways, getting in a fight, saying something rude, and then you're just done. You don't want to, I don't even want to be around anymore if I'm going to hurt the people I love. And it's like, that's going to hurt them way more. If you guys need help, if you ever need somebody to talk to, message me. I'm not the best person, guys, but we'll talk, okay? All suicide is a temporary solution, okay? It will never resolve anything. Seahawks are going to beat the Cardinals. I know I kind of got off of that because of Marshawn Nealon, but Seahawks are going to beat the Cardinals. I say 35-17. Lions at Commanders, guys. Daniels is out. Lions are going to stomp them. 35-17. Rams at 49ers. I think the Rams are going to win that game. The 49ers have been holding up pretty nicely, guys, for being so beat up. I mean, they got Mac Jones as their quarterback instead of Brock Purdy after giving him some monies. And I think, didn't they pay Brock a little bit this year? I think they did, because he was going to get paid next year, and they paid him this year, and that's how things work. Rams, 28, Niners, 13. Then we've got the Steelers at the Chargers. That's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really good game. Either team could win. I think the Chargers should win and probably will win 27-24. And then the Monday night game this week, guys, it's a thriller. We've got the Eagles, who were on bye last week, versus the Packers, who are coming off a loss. And you know, good teams that lose usually don't lose two times in a row. That's going to be a tricky game. I don't know who to pick. I'm going to pick the Eagles. I think the Packers are really good, but I'm going to pick the Eagles. I think that if they can come back after their, I think they were on bye. Yeah. If they can come back and have Jalen Hurts right and get that passing game with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown going, and then Saquon. I know we had a lot of carries last year, and I know that usually does not bode well for running backs, guys, but let's get him the ball and see what happens. Now, I don't like the Eagles. I'd rather the Packers win this game all day, every day. I hope the Packers do win this game. Micah Parsons, still love you, bro. I just think that it's going to be 27-24 Philadelphia. And so with that being said, guys, next week's got a lot of good games. I don't really want to get ahead of anything, but I wish the Giants still had all their players. I mean, the Giants-Packers would have been a good one. Panthers and Falcons will be a good one. Good rematch there. Jags at Chargers will be a good game. But the ones I'm looking forward to are Seahawks at Rams, Chiefs at Broncos, Lions at Eagles. I mean, the Cowboys at Cowboys get to play again on Monday night. It'll be against the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. But let's just face it, guys. That Lions-Eagle game, that's one that we would all want to see. Chiefs and Broncos, that may very well because we're halfway there, guys. This could really, really determine on who wins the AFC West this year. And the Seahawks and Rams. It's going to be a good one. So much love to you all, guys. At 4:50, I'm going to get up. I'm going to start sweeping and stuff like that. The Jayhawks do play tonight at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to try to leave here at least 10 minutes early. I don't know. If we have customers or something, I would never do that. But I'm just saying, guys, if it's not had anybody in here for the last hour and a half, and sometimes this happens on Fridays, it gets real slow. So just at the end of the day, it's been super busy all day. So hopefully I can just get everything done. This last hour flies by. I can get out of here, go home, and have a wonderful night. Even if I don't get to watch KU and the Tar Heels, I think I'll be able to get it. But even if for some reason I don't get to watch it, I know I'm at least home with my wife and my baby girl, and my puppies. And I'm very anxious for that tonight. I'm very anxious to be with my family. Have been all day. And I can't wait, guys. Can't wait to go home. So much love to you all. Have a wonderful Friday, guys. I'm not going to make another video. I usually do. Screw it. I'll make another video. Stay blessed.